Hey guys, we have Lacey with us today. She just completed a swap recently, and we're going to ask a few questions and just hear directly from her about that trade and her Trips4Trade experience. Lacey, thank you again for joining tonight and just telling us a little bit about that. I know you originally joined back at the end of May. We've enlisted with us and then recently completed a transaction. So just kind of wanted to first hear about your experience since you joined in May. And added your listings. What did you add, and kind of what were you looking for on Trips4Trade?
Well, I really didn't know what to expect. Me and my husband, I'm always the one that jumps out there, and I get us into deals all the time. So I made us a profile for our duck hunting trip. That's what we do. We love to do that and can offer that private land, or if we want to go public. But we reached out to a couple of people, not knowing what to expect. Some reached out to us. We just didn't really connect. And then Dale reached out. I actually had forgot all about it. And then he hit us up about swapping out for duck hunt. So
Awesome. Yeah, I think we looked back at the records, and you'd sent maybe 2 requests out and had received 2, and that second one being from Dale in September. So within just a few months, you guys had lined up a trade. So tell me about the actual hunt. You mentioned it was a duck for duck hunt swap. What did that look like? And just tell me about that experience.
Well, we had been talking back and forth. We had set some dates and they just didn't end up connecting. And then, they weren't having very good luck up there as far as bird wise. And we had got a couple good pushes of a bunch of mallards and gadwalls down at the slough. So I said, why don't you come on down while they're here, and then we'll come up there, whenever you get some birds, hopefully. And he was good with that. So he was very appreciative that, we trusted him to return the favor. And it's something, you don't really know what to expect meeting a stranger, but yeah. I mean, it really was fun. He came down and we went out to the slough. He warned us. He said, I got this black cloud over me. And I thought, oh no, we went out there. I mean, I sent a video personally of all the birds the day before. We went out there. It was just like dead.
Oh man.
Yeah. We didn't shoot very many the first day. So I thought, well, we usually have a honey hole. All of our friends hit, the end of January. We save it because we know, when we're grinding, that's the place to hit. We can go there. So I said, well, let's go. And we set up there, and we had a few mallards come right in, right into him, and he shot. And we had a couple of groups of geese come in, so that was pretty fun.
Heck yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, that's one thing that we've seen often. It's kind of the community of people that we've built is, very transparent is what we like to use. So like for you telling him, the birds are here, let's kind of readjust what we had planned and let's make it happen. And because there is that trust factor. And so that's cool to see that you guys were very upfront about that and able to kind of pivot and make it work. And so then later you guys went to his place, correct?
Yes, we went up to Missouri, and we stayed not far from his hunting spot, and it was real nice. He had a nice blind with heaters, and I'm glad he did because we drove up in an ice storm to get there.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It was snowing and sleeting that day. It was 24, I think. It was pretty cold, but the ducks were coming from everywhere. So we had a good time.
Love to hear that. That's great. What would you say kind of the biggest takeaways from that experience? Like I said, there's the trust factor, and then actually, connecting with somebody and having a good trip, regardless of how many birds you ended up killing. What were your biggest takeaways?
I have to say, I mean, we're excited for next year. We exchanged numbers, and, we said we can't wait for you to come back down, and we're definitely coming back up to Missouri if he'll have us, and he was excited. It's just mainly meeting new people, getting to see new places, hunt new places, and, it was fun. That's
awesome. Yeah, we hear that so often that, for us, it's all about the experience. Killing something, having a big kill is just a bonus, but it's the people and the relationships and the experience. So that's very cool. So I guess your biggest takeaway for, somebody that hasn't traded before, Any kind of suggestions or recommendations for somebody that's kind of on the fence about using Trips for Trade?
I mean, I just say go for it. We had a really good turnout. Met a what we call a new friend. We're friends now, so it's really neat. I mean, you can meet new people, see new places, and have a good time. So
awesome, perfect. Well, that's what we love to hear, and hopefully this message will spread, and we can add some new trips. And we look forward to seeing the new trips that you trade for in the future. Would you like everybody to check out? I believe you got a pretty good social following and some pictures. Do y'all want to promote anything there and let people know where they can follow along?
Yeah, you can follow us on Instagram, Lacey.Heath, or you can find me on Facebook. We like to hunt just about anything, fish, and I like to take pictures. So
awesome. Well, you've got some great photography on there. So if anybody wants to check that out, check out Lacey's page. And then if you have any questions about Trips for Trade, you can look us up at trips4trade.com. So thanks again, Lacey, and we appreciate your time.